Hello, key fans. Welcome back to another episode of our random gambling key buying. So today, I realized that I actually forgot to post an episode last week, so we're going to do a 2-for-1 today. Today we're going to try out that epic random key. So on Kinguin, I'm sorry about that. We're on Kinguin today, kinguin.net. So they have an epic random key. And it says this product includes games for different platforms. Okay, well, that's fine. Different platforms I can do with that. I got a bunch of different platforms I can play games on. It gives us some activation details, which probably is based on the different formats it can be from. So we get a chance to get an epic game. Epic. What does epic mean to you? I mean, what does epic inspire you to think of when you think of epic? Awesome, great, super, incredible. Games like Battlefield 1, Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, Titanfall 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Sims 4, Fallout 4, and Pillars of Eternity Hero Edition. I haven't played that one yet. But I have to say, those are all pretty awesome games. And if we're fortunate enough, maybe we'll get one of those, because it says with this product, you can get some awesome games for a really low price. Check out the list below to see what amazing games are included in this offer. This epic random key gets us one very special key for $4.24. So for the chance of $4.24, we could get a possibility to get any of these games. Battlefield, which wouldn't be bad. I actually wanted to play Battlefield, but not really going to spend the money for it. Watch Dogs 2, I already have it. Titanfall 2, but Watch Dogs 2, if I already had it and I want it, it'd be great to give it to one of you guys. Grand Theft Auto 5, actually that one I would not want because I really can't play that game. So it doesn't really make any difference. Forget that one. I'd have to give it away straight away, because I don't even know if I can own it. And to make up for not doing an episode last week, we're going to get we're going to get a 10x. I actually picked the premium random Steam key instead of the 10x premium random Steam keys. So basically this gives us a 70% up Metacritic score, which I don't usually check those. I mean, we're just going to go with it. I mean, if they say it's 70%, I'm not going to verify it anymore. Metacritic score is so fluctuating, it really would be impossible to keep up with anyway. By the time I post this video, it's probably changed. Lowest price back guarantee. The game is cheaper on Steam. You will get price difference in the store balance. Money back guarantee. If you already own the game, you can return the game if you have the buyer's protection included. Well, we don't do the buyer's protection. What we do is we give the games to you guys. So basically, when I buy these, if I have it, when I do the review of the game, or if I play the game, we're going to have a contest and you can win it. It's a chance to get some, it's a chance to increase the number of games in your Steam library. I'll just leave it at that. We'll read more. Random Steam key. This one is exclusively Steam keys. The other one, I guess they can do all. Okay, we have a read more on that one too. Oh, look at all these games. Europa Universalis. Already got Mass Effect Trilogy. So Fallout New Vegas already. I got a bunch of these already. See? Some of these. Pretty cool. Neon Space 2. I don't think that's epic. I think we got like 8 copies of that already. Back to Bed. Yeah, okay, here's where, if you don't expand it, here's where they get you. Because the top games, those look good. Mad Max, that looks pretty good. I actually want to try that one. Fallout New Vegas, that is an awesome game, which we are actually going to play soon. And The Witcher 2, that's a pretty good game. And then we get down here, Betrayer, Pixel Puzzles 2 Anime. Do you think that's an epic game? Blood Rain, that maybe was an epic game 10 years ago. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That's been a while. She Wants Me Dead. Yeah, probably does after if I won that. Back to Bed. Is that an epic awesome game? Because I got a couple keys from that if we want to give them out sometime. Tick Tock Tower. I hear that's AAA right up there at the top. It's right up there. Weird Hero. Where's the other one I saw? See, this is where they get you. If you don't look farther down the list, you don't realize that you could win 12 Labors of Hercules Girl Power. I'm sure that's an epic game. But that's how they get you. They list these up here, and if you don't click the read more, you don't realize that they consider Neon Space 2, which was given away free, to be an epic game. Okay. Anyway, standard stuff on our premium keys. We can get things like Lara Croft and the Guardian Light, and Far Sky, and Dragon Age Origins, and Street Racing Syndicate, and Fear 3, and Supreme Commander 2. These are all awesome games, but we're probably going to fall into the and many more. Actually, we're probably going to fall into the you already have these category, because we usually seem to. Anyway, we will see. So we'll go ahead and roll the dice. And what do we get? We got Nanoborg again. What more can I say about Nanoborg? It's a standard feature with its typo in the title and its correct spelling in the graphic. And what more can we say about this that we haven't already said? Anyway, we have another copy of it. 5 people are actually playing it right now. It had a peak of 134 today and a high all-time peak of 412. So obviously this game's got something going for it that we have to try. But we got another key, and I think that means 3 of them we have to give away next time. Next one, 60th Kilometer. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Is this a measuring game? Is this a metric thing? It doesn't seem like it. It says we're going to work by train, but strange things happen on the way. The train stops, the pink fog appears outside, and the man who came off the train immediately dies. The main characters turned out to be locked in the train without any clue as to what's happening. That seems rather incomplete, but apparently it reacts differently. It changes how the game ends based on how you react to the different situations. So that alone may be worth seeing. Apparently there's also an Android version on Google Play. But I don't know. We'll see where this one goes. The system requirements are reasonable for the graphics that it's showing, but I'm not going to judge it by stills and screenshots. But anyway, we got 60th Kilometer. We also got Wishmaster, and it has nothing to do with the cool movie series of the same name. Apparently, this is a game with an interesting and complex history of human desires, and about the fact that not everything will go the way you wish. The game includes a part with visual novel, where you will learn about the world and the people themselves, and certainly about their dreams. Mixed reviews, 53% positives. It's rather new. It was not released too long ago, a year ago, so that's okay. We'll play that. But 11 people are actually playing it right now. 51 peak today. So obviously some people are interested in this, so we'll give it a roll. Grind zones again. Welcome to the grind zones once again. The bright and colorful fantasy world filled with magic, heroes, and amazing creatures. Explore the territories, fight the monsters, collect the potions and loot, buy new weapons and equipment, unlock new skills to become the strongest hero in the grind zones. Now, this game's either going to be a really interesting adventure game or it's a game about strippers. I'm not sure which. We'll have to see. But 18 people playing it right now, 46 people played it today, and 312 all-time peak. I like that feature. I really do. That is nice. Okay, and the next one. 1953 KGB Unleashed. A tense, atmospheric first-person adventure set deep within the bowels of a Soviet bunker during the Cold War. I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I want to play a game about Soviet bowels. Players must uncover the dark and horrific secrets buried within the Soviet bowels, fighting their own personal paranoia along the way, as well as the what? As well as the possibility of all too real terrors within the bunker. All too real terrors? Terrors. Are the voices emanating from all around you real, or just a hallucination resulting from your isolation? Will you manage to escape into the warm embrace of daylight, or will you be trapped within the forbidding menace of the bunker? Only in 1953 KGB Unleashed can the answers be found. Alright, well, there's a green light. 3 people played it today, 4 people peaked today, 11 all-time peak, so 59% positive reviews of 366, so that's not bad, but I'm guessing it doesn't have a whole lot of replayability, mostly because of that. It's point and click horror. That seems rather pointless. Alright, next on the list, Tank Universal. So this is like Tron, but not. It's just like crappy Tron graphics that are just, this is crap. Tank Universal creates a huge virtual Tron-like world where you take part in immense 3D tank battles involving scores of units, both friendly and not so friendly. If they're not so friendly, could we convince them to be friendly? I mean, they're not just outright enemy, they're just not friendly. Players can bombard the enemy from a distance or close the gap and dodge shells point blank. I don't know about you guys, but have you ever tried to dodge anything point blank? It usually doesn't work out very well. So we got this. Alright, so the next one I got all excited about until I saw which one it was. Dark Matter. Embark on 30 various intergalactic missions in campaign mode or opt to survive in an endless attack and challenge mode. There is another Dark Matter game that looked actually cool while I was looking this one up, and I was like, oh, that would be so... Oh, we didn't get that one. So, this looks like a very complicated version of Asteroids, which generally I would be kind of happy about. But this does not look like a very good complicated version of Asteroids. 0 people playing this right now, which is incredible for a weekend. 1 peak today, 6 all-time peak. So I'm very sad because the other Dark Matter looked actually quite interesting, but we didn't get that one. We got the crappy one. We got the rock. Next one, Axios again. The MOBA FPS combination. Yeah, it takes a special kind of game to suck in both genres, but Axios manages to do it. It's early access. There have been 10 people playing it right now, 25 peak today, which, let me see, because I looked at this a long time ago when we first got the first key for it, and the all-time peak was fairly high. I can't remember how many people you play against, but I imagine trying to play with 10 people. If I logged in, I'd be the 11th person, and I don't know many MOBAs and FPS games that have odd number teams. So, regardless of whether the game is the best, awesome, most cool killer game in the world, I doubt we get a match because there just isn't one. They'd have to have like 4.5 players, 5.5 players per, or maybe it's 2.5, like 2.5 players per, 2 2/3 players per side. Yeah, it'd work. You could be 2/3 of a player. Your scores are really low. I guess you only count as like 2/3 of a player. But the running animation just cracks me up in this. So Axios again, and we already have this one, so we're gonna be giving this key away. Beater Spirit. BS is the game where you make your own rules, create the match of any size and complexity, and get the reward for completing it. Try to get all the costumes and weapon skins from the random store. I don't know that I like the random store. I kind of like my stores to have a set inventory. Random store makes it sound like everything you see is completely random. 3 players online right now, 5 peak today, and 236 all-time peak. So the random thing is just like a capsule machine. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what is a random shop? You pay the shopkeeper some money and he just throws some stuff at you? And yeah, that's exactly what they do. All right, yeah, that's precisely what happens. It's just the vendor is a capsule machine. Anyway, we already have this one, so this key is going in the thing. Donating to you guys. All right, next one. Next one I'm actually kind of interested in. Didn't think I would be because I was like, this is a game I'm not sure about. But we got Samoliotic. The last update. Samoliotic is a stylish shoot-'em-up game with different enemies, bosses, and color palettes. Power-ups set in different areas. In this game, you'll fight Adolf Gutler, the Illuminati, and other creatures. So this looks like a combination of Zuvius 1942 and Really Bad Acid Trip. I guess it's not being updated anymore because they call it the last update. And the last update was August 2016. Anyway, it looks interesting. I kind of looked at some of the video and I was like, all right, I like 1942. We'll see where this goes. And for the price, this could be cool. Shooting dollar signs in the Illuminati. Or maybe they're shooting dollar signs at us and we're just dodging them. I'm not quite clear yet. But we're going to have to check this one out because this might be just my kind of weird. All right, and our epic, super awesome, super premium key. Did we get Battlefield 1? No. Did we get Watch Dogs 2? No. Did we get anything worthwhile? No. 123 Slaughter Me Street. That's even hard to say. Welcome everyone to 123 Slaughter Me Street. A criminal on the run, you find yourself evading police as you make your escape down an alley. You see an old fire escape and scramble up to the roof of an abandoned building. You are safe here. As the patrol cars drive past, you slip into the shadows. The coast is clear. You just got away with it. Or did you? On your way back down towards the fire escape, the roof gives out from under you, and you plummet into darkness. You're wounded, and only equipped with a dying flashlight. Where are you? You must now escape this building. That doesn't sound too hard. A twisted ankle, a busted flashlight, in the middle of one man's great casualty of progress. This is the price you pay for avoiding the police. It smells of death here, the stench of frustration, success, and the festering of old hopes. So it's kind of like your job. A shuffling rises up from the infinite darkness before you. Rats? No, too big for rats. Stray dogs? Squatters? Well, what else could it be? You're not hoping to find out, but you must go forth. Determined, you enter the gaping maw of obsolescence. The gaping maw of obsolescence? You went there? Oh gosh, okay, well, we're going to be obsolete. There must be an exit. Get to the exit. A heart-pounding, anxiety-inducing, paranoid paradise. 123 Slaughter Me Street is like no other. Well, of course not. They've got more typos and grammatical problems than anybody else, and it's like going to work. with a completely unique set of controls. I want to see completely unique set of controls. Push these 9 keys at once to move forward. Push these 8 keys at once to move backwards. Push this to turn right. Turn your keyboard upside down and press all the keys to move left. That would be a completely unique set of controls. I mean, honestly, completely unique set of controls with limited mobility, that would damn well do it for you. You would have limited mobility, and those controls would be so unique. Players must have their wits about them. If it's unique and limited mobility, I don't have to have my wits about me. I just need to be able to quit the game. Get to the exit and do so swiftly. So I broke my ankle. I got a dying flashlight. My controls are busted. My mobility is limited, and I'm obsolete. And I got to hurry. I think they're asking too much. Anyway, 0 players online right now. 1 peak today, and 9 all-time. High peak. Is this going to be a good game? Some of the graphics looked intriguing. Like that. That looks intriguing. I mean, that's like a regular dream or something. That's nothing. But who would, do you live on Slaughter Me Street? It just seems like you're asking for it. GPS, turn left on Slaughter Me Street. No thanks. I'm pass. It's probably just going to turn out that you fell into a furry rave and you're just out of luck there. So, how do we do? So, this video is running a little long, so I'm just going to run the breakdown. You see the games. You see the prices: $8, 99 cents, $5.99, $7.99, $4.99, $4.99, $4.98, $5.99, $4.99, $2.99, 74 cents, $4.99. You can all see these are under $10 games by far. Total Steam price of all the games combined, $45.44. Kinguin actually was more expensive than Steam in some of these prices. Notably, 60th Kilometer, they were more expensive. And there was another one. Axios, they were more expensive. But anyway, $10.15 Kinguin price. GTA price was a little bit more in line, except for Axios, which somebody wanted $5.29 for. Guys, it only sells for 79 cents on Steam. I mean, update your pricing. I mean, I realize these are market driven by the people selling the keys, but that person is never going to sell that key. They really like that game. So anyway, all told, including the $5.29 Axios on G2A, it was $9.07. If this would have been 29 cents like it should have been, it would have been $5 less. It would have been $4.07, and we would have totally got ripped off today. But it didn't, so it saved it. So we saved money today because our total investment was less than $8. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a running total. So we've got all these games from before, and these were our last ones for the beginning of January, and then this is this one, and then we're going to keep going, and then February we're going to do another one, and then March, and all the way through to December, and then we're going to run a total across all the bottoms, and then we're going to sum up the entire year. And we're going to count how many individual, well, maybe we won't count how many individual keys we got, because we're going to get a bunch of keys. So how's that going to work out? We're just going to count how much everything totaled up to be. So we're going to do the totals on everything. And then in the end, we're going to total the GTA, the Kinguin, and whatever else we end up sticking in their price. If I have to retro one of the key sites back in, I'll do that. But anyway, that's how that's going to go. So I hope you enjoyed this random key unboxing. I tried to make this one as interesting as possible. Hopefully that works a little bit better for us than just the boring old, and on the next part, we open this one, and this is what popped out of it. So, trying to make them not so stuffy, and hopefully add a little humor to it. This is a hard thing to make funny, so I really have to poke fun where I can. So, forgive me if some of my jokes fell flat. but doing the best I can with what I got to work with here, boss. Anyway, till next time, and I promise I'll try to keep these on a more regular schedule. But like I said, with all the disasters I've been having lately, I apologize. My schedule has been interrupted since about the week of Christmas, and I'm finally getting my life back in order because of everything that happened. And if you didn't know, then don't worry about it. You don't need to ask. It's all taken care of, so not a worry. But I just know that I did have to take some time off to handle some things. So I will talk to you guys next week on the key unboxings, and stay safe till then. I guess the weather's supposed to get really bad over the weekend if you're in a bad weather area. Since most of my viewers for these things seem to be in Europe, I really have no idea what your weather's doing right now. So either way, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take it easy.